Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and this is your Manchester United versus Brighton match review in the Premier League. It finished 3-1 to Manchester United. Very good performance, We were actually attacking, yes, just like we did in the Europa League against Partizan Belgrade. We attacked. And look at what happens. When you play the younger players like Brandon Williams, Daniel James, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, they have so much hunger, passion, and desire to go for it. Ashley Young was suspended in this match. Brandon Williams, in his first Premier League start, he was absolutely superb. So Solskjaer, if you're listening, bench Ashley Young. Just bench him and start Brandon Williams. Yep. Just today was a joy to watch, the whole Manchester United team just going out there attacking. The first goal was a Brighton own goal. Pereira took the shot, but it deflected off the Brighton player. And then it's 1-0 to Manchester United. Then later on, Scott McTominay is a bit of a ping pong between him and Harry Maguire, but McTominay was the one who put it in the net. VAR taking about a minute or two to make that decision. Fuck's sakes, it's like, really? How long does it take VAR to make a decision sometimes, man? Seriously. But anyway, 2-0 up. And then in the second half, we were starting to control the game well. But Lewis Dunk from a set piece made the score 2-1. And 2 seasons ago, he scored an own goal against Manchester United at this stadium. But this time he puts in the right net up his end of the pitch. But unfortunately for us, that meant no clean sheet again. Oh, come on, lads. You seriously got to keep keeping clean sheets now. No more excuses. We need clean sheets. But then when Brighton scored, it's a perfect response from us. Marcus Rashford with a shot. It came off the crossbar and in the net. 3-1. And that's pretty much game over. But, just when I see us attacking, it reminds me of watching Liverpool and the way Manchester City play. It was brilliant. So my advice, Solskjaer, is to keep Ashley Young on the bench, Juan Mata and Matic, on the bench where they belong. Because when the younger generation play, we thrive. So, right, I'm going to get on to the player ratings now. De Gea, I'll give a 6. Don't think he had a lot to do, really. So, 6. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, 7. Thought he defended very, very well. Harry Maguire, I'll give him a 7. I thought he had a really good game. Lindelof, 6. Brandon Williams, I'll give an 8. His first start in the Premier League, and he was absolutely superb. McTominay, 7. Fred, 7. Pereira, 7. Daniel James, I'll give a 7. Anthony Martial, I'll give him a 7. And Marcus Rashford, I'm going to give a 9. He's my man of the match, never gave up. So easily could have had a hat-trick. But his shot, one of the shots, an open goal, and it went wide. I was like... But at least being 3-1 up, you can laugh it off. But if you were 2-1 down or drawing a match, you would be venting your frustration. But anyway, we all miss goals, So, Yep. Man of match, Marcus Rashford. Let me know your thoughts of the game. Who was your man of match? And do you think we can keep this run going? Because, we're back up to more familiar territory now, 7. It's going to be seems to be one of these seasons where we are in familiar territory, and then we drop a few points, we're back to more scary territory. I feel it's going to be a bit of a yo-yo season, but hopefully now we can pick up a good run of form and become consistent. Right, now I'm going to review some of the Liverpool and Manchester City game. The big blockbuster tie at Anfield, and the score finished 3-1 to Liverpool, which means now they are 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League and 9 points clear of Manchester City. In the first half, the first 3 or 4 minutes, Man City were having all of the possession, Liverpool camps in their own half. Aguero looked like it was handball, in my opinion. The Liverpool player, I think it's Trent Alexander-Arnold. That should have been a penalty to Manchester City. Aguero was raging away, and Pep Guardiola absolutely furious because Liverpool on the counter-attack. Firmino, what a hit, Even Edison in goal would not have seen that. It's a brilliant hit. So that's 1-0 to Liverpool. And then about 4 or 5 minutes later, they made it 2-0. Mohamed Salah with the goal, but poor defending by Manchester City. They really are missing Laporte since he's got injured, because that's like the equivalent of taking Van Dijk out of the Liverpool team. Laporte's being injured at Manchester City, so they are really missing him. And also now with Vincent Kompany gone, they've got no backup really. And John Stones, I do not rate him at all. He is useless. But anyway, then in the second half, Liverpool made the score 3-0. Sadio Mane with another goal, but Claudio Bronco, poor goalkeeping from him. He should be ashamed of that. So, yep, that's 3-0 to Liverpool. And then Manchester City, they got one back. It was Bernardo Silva, good finish. And after that, Liverpool were looking on the ropes a bit, but it was too little too late for Manchester City to get back into the game. Liverpool now well and truly in control of this title race. They have taken a big step towards ending that 30-year wait of becoming Premier League champions. I mean, yes, there's still a long way to go in the season, and it's not quite over yet, but in my eyes, I think that is game over. Liverpool well and truly in control now. And, City, as good of a team they are definitely vulnerable in the defence now, as I said, with Laporte being injured. It's a real shame though, because I was really hoping for an epic title race again between these two teams again this season, both Manchester City and Liverpool, but this time round it's looking like to be a one-horse race. I thought Andrew Robinson was absolutely fantastic. He would be my man of the match. So, in that game, let me know the thoughts of that match, and also the thoughts in the Manchester United game if you're still watching this. Do follow me on Twitter at Mr. JoshieJJ. Link will be in the description, and also you can click on it to the link on my channel. Right, okay, international break coming up now. So there will be no Manchester United videos for a couple of weeks, which sucks because I really enjoy doing them for you, because my Manchester United playlist this season has already eclipsed the amount of videos I did last season. So far, I previewed and reviewed every game, and I intend to keep that run going. While there's no Manchester United matches, I may do a couple food review videos and maybe one or two F1 videos, like driver of the season and team of the season. So, yeah, do stay tuned to those. I know MUFC Gamer is a huge F1 fan, so just thought I'll let you know that I'm considering doing that. So anyway, I'm going to get off now. Hope you enjoyed this extended video. I don't usually review other teams, but as it was such a big tie, I just had to review that match. Bye bye.